Hey everybody, ShinNefzen, your humble host as always, welcoming you to yet another Let's Play. This time, I wonder what it could be. It takes place in AD 200X. Something about household robots? I don't know what it could be. That volume is really low. Just a sec. Let me just crank that up a bit. Alright, that's better. The world fell into total chaos. That's no good. He just didn't know what to do. It was actually my favorite opening to the original Mega Man games. It starts off kind of epic with all the destruction and stuff, and gets into Mega Man's origin story before recapping the events of the previous games and heading into the next one. I still love that effect to this day, way back in 1991, having the effect of his eyes being closed, but you can still see him moving behind his eyelids. I mean, that's pretty impressive for 1991 Nintendo stuff. So we've defeated Wily 3 times, and history repeats itself. But apparently Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Mega Man. So the enemy's not Dr. Wily this time? Powerful new Mega Buster. This is the first NES game where we're able to charge up our Mega Buster into a super fancy super shot. Although it's not really super fancy, it's actually kind of pathetic looking in this version of the game, but what are you going to do? Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, one and all, to Mega Man 4. Alright, here we have our next set of 8 Robot Masters. But anyone who knows anything knows that Toadman is the only choice to go for first. Easiest Robot Master ever. Although I do hate his stage. I don't hate his stage, but I don't like it. Certainly, oh god, I just got done playing the Game Gear version of this stage where everything's a lot slower and easier. Maybe that was a bad idea. Like literally 10 minutes ago I finished that LP, so this is probably not the best ideas. Alright, let's see here. Now the biggest thing about this stage is 1-up apparently. The wind drives you back, so you gotta make your jumps right at the edge of these platforms to stand a chance. That first jump that I made, I can't even tell you how many times that jump has killed me over the years, especially back when I was a kid. Alright, now I got a free room. I mean, check out this pathetic Mega Buster shot. I mean, look at that. It's downright puny. This was obviously before, Mega Man 5 introduced the gigantic Mega Buster Blast of Death. Which I do prefer over this version because, this being the first game to upgrade your weapon so that it could shoot those charge shots was cool and all, but the charge shot was always so disappointing because it just wasn't impressive to look at. Although Mega Man 4 was the last of the Mega Man games to actually have some kind of challenge, I think. At least as far as the NES series could go, because even though you could charge your Mega Buster, the boss will still provide a challenge. Unlike Mega Man 5 and 6, which were far too easy. And here we have Giant Escargot. They launch bombs and shoot their eye stalks at you, like so. And of course, coming off the Game Gear version where you could kill these things into one Mega Buster shot. Yeah, why am I playing this? What was I thinking? I was just sitting there, I'm like, well, I finished that. I might as well jump right into the next one. And Mega Man 4 is up next, because it's the one I'm the next most familiar with. Because, believe it or not, Mega Man 2 is the Mega Man I've played the least throughout the years. I've actually only beaten it once, to tell you the truth, although I've played through the 8 Robot Masters a bunch of times. Alright, well, who thinks I'm going to survive? Yeah, now, Rush Marine this is actually the final game Rush Marine appears in, but we have to kill Toadman to get it, so no matter what, we have to do this part the hard way. Yeah. Anyway, probably don't have to explain that this particular giant escargot is far more difficult to dodge than his earlier counterpart. It's actually entirely because of this water falling down here, because it pushes you down, so it makes jumping and dodging incredibly difficult. And of course there's instant death pits, and those never make life easier. I have never once in my life gotten into a situation where I've said, thank God this bottomless pit is here. Otherwise it's just a matter of taking your time and easy jumps. Otherwise, I really did forget how short the stage was. I was playing the Game Gear version. I was like, man, this stage is a lot shorter than I remember. But no, it was the exact same length. Alright, Toadman's a punk. As long as you keep shooting him, he'll never actually be able to use his weapon. Okay, excuse me, my controller is spazzing. Alright. Like when he shakes his body like that, that's when he's gonna... Wow! Hold on, my controller's going insane. Like I'm holding right and going left and shooting when I'm not pressing the button. Yeah, that's all. If you saw the Robot Master Theater, you pretty much know this is all you gotta do. Yes, sir. Wouldn't have taken a hit if... God, that was weird. Like, right when I walked into the chamber and the battle started, I was holding right, and all of a sudden Mega Man turns left and starts shooting. I wasn't pressing anything. I'm like, okay. Then he starts shooting when I'm not doing anything, and the light on my controller is spazzing. I think it was starting to come unplug again. That was interesting. Hey, Rush Marine, which is pretty much useless. 1 down, 7 to go. 7 to go. Alright, ironically, this game has some of my favorite and least favorite Robot Masters, which I'll get into a little bit more as we continue on into Part 2 next time. Thanks, everyone, for watching Part 1. I'll see you in Part 2 and onwards as we play Mega Man 4. Everyone have a good day. I'll see you next time.